strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to SerendipityStyle, where every week I will show you some of our finest luxury handbags, fashions, and accessories from my designer consignor boutique, as well as amazing guest appearances with stories beyond belief. Serendipity East is now located at 111 East Palmetto Park Road, Boca, 1 block east of Federal Highway on the north side. Call us at 561-338-0656. So let's get on with the show. Hi, everyone. I missed you last week. I missed you 2 weeks ago. Now I'm very happy to be here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. It's a little late, but welcome to my world, as I just said to my guest. This is Christy Michelle from Hair Gloss.
Hello.
Yeah, and this is where I go once a week, if not more, to get my hair done.
Absolutely. You're there every week.
I am. Give or take, walking in the rain, whatever it is.
Chloe's there too.
Chloe
comes.
Yes. We come and go. Yeah. And I love my hair.
I know. Your bangs are looking really good.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you like it?
I love it. I love it.
Good.
So
good.
I love the color. It's what is ombre and then
a little balayage. It looks like, and then you have some red, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I like, I like this little edgy look.
Yeah.
It's edgy. The bangs are kind of funky.
I like it.
Yeah.
It looks good on you.
Yeah. Hair gloss. And tell where you're located.
Okay, so we are on South Federal Highway, 704 South Federal Highway, in Deerfield Beach. It's called Hair Gloss Salon. I am a master stylist, and Yahira also is a master stylist. Come see us anytime. I would love to give anybody their first visit with us 25% off.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come see us.
Yeah, and they're fabulous. That's the only place I go. It's the only place I know.
I know. You're very loyal.
Yeah, I am.
That's good.
Because I'm happy. Every time I leave there, it's just, you're wonderful.
Yeah.
You're very accommodating.
Aw, that's nice.
You really are. You talk and you converse with the person to make sure that you're on the same page. You explain things.
Well, I'm 46, so I've been...
46. Well, I won't tell how old I am right now. See, you've been around the mountain, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. What's your phone? Well, your phone number, I press
954-429-1869.
Yeah, wonderful. Christy, a few weeks ago, when I was out in the rain, having a good time walking on Federal Highway with Chloe, it was pouring, it was black, dark, and the Uber didn't listen to me when I said, stop the car.
Right.
You told me some very interesting things that night. And we mentioned our president, which might not, I don't know if we want to even share this conversation.
This is exciting.
But this was before in his heyday.
Yeah. This is when I was in my 20s. So I was like 21, maybe 23. So 1994. Right. We're thinking around that time. In Palm Beach. I used to bartend at E.R. Bradley's, which was it's in Palm Beach, but it was in the old location. If anybody knows Palm Beach County, they know the old E.R. Bradley's was in a very old hotel.
It wasn't the Colony, was it?
Yes.
The Colony, the good old Colony. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I worked there, and I saw a lot of people.
I'm sure you did.
Yes,
because the Colony was a hot place to go to.
It was. And the Biltmore was right across the street.
Right, that was you in a great area.
After work, we would go out, and we would go to Taboo.
Right.
Do you remember Taboo?
Of course, Taboo is still there.
Really?
Yes, Taboo is still there. They make a wonderful mojito.
Are you?
Oh no, Taboo. Yes.
So that's where I saw Donald Trump.
Right.
Was that Taboo?
Was it
Taboo? So I still had my clothes on from bartending.
You're lucky about that.
But I was like 20 years younger.
Right.
And he points me out. He comes in, and I guess he just divorced Ivanka?
Right, yes.
Ivanka.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was single, but he's still Donald Trump.
Right, of course.
Then,
of course.
20 years ago.
He's trumping around.
Yeah.
I'll be careful what I say.
And he points me out out of a crowd
Right.
and tells me to come dance with him. And I'm like,
Me?
I've got a polo on from
Right.
that says, you are Bradley's. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
me?
Yeah, right.
And he's like, yeah, you. And he had like all these blonde girls with, big boobs
Right, right.
and beautiful women. And he wanted me. And I was like, okay, this is weird. So I danced with him that night. And that was it.
And
he
you,
was
of course,
a pure
knew who
gentleman.
he was. He was, you knew who he was, of course. Or did you wonder?
I knew who he was 20
Yes,
years ago.
of course. He always made
20 years
himself
ago.
present
Yeah.
in any
yeah.
situation.
He was a pure gentleman, and
Yeah.
I can't say anything
Yeah.
more about that. It was nice.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That must have been a fun time
Yeah.
for you. That whole era must have been a fun time for you in Palm Beach.
Oh yeah.
I bet.
I
I bet.
also worked for Dr. Chambers, if anybody knows
Who's
him.
Dr. Chambers?
Dr. Chambers
plastic surgeon?
is he discovered and he patented hair transplants for men.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, he's from Palm Beach,
Right.
also where I'm from.
Yeah.
And
Are you from Palm Beach?
I am.
I don't know
I am.
anything about you except you do an amazing job with
I'm from
styling.
Palm Beach. That's where I've lived all my life.
Yeah.
And Dr. Chambers was an amazing man. I worked for him.
Right.
I think I told you some stories about him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably did. That's why I said, what are you doing next Thursday? A few weeks away.
No, he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
I worked for him for a couple years, and he unfortunately died.
Oh, that's
Yeah. We would go on trips. It was crazy. We would go on trips, and he would like lavish everybody with
Really?
like presents
Oh,
and
how
diamonds
nice.
and rubies.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. But like me especially, he would put like rings in my back
Oh,
pocket when I'm doing
really?
like back then you didn't have to have like a license
Right,
to
yes,
like stitch
yes.
somebody's head up.
Oh,
Like
right.
I
It
would
was much
literally
looser
he
then.
would tell me he'd go home and practice
on a
on
doll?
a chicken.
Chicken.
No, on a raw chicken.
You're
He's like,
kidding.
yeah, he goes, go practice on a raw chicken.
Right.
And I got it. Like we got
Well, that's
it.
pretty good.
And,
It's
you know-
self-taught plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
So you
But
go home and practice on the
So-
chicken.
we did NFL where we would go to Chicago
Right.
and he had an office he had an office in every state. So we would fly in his
How old man was he at the time? Do you recall?
63. And I was like 23,
Yeah.
24. And we would fly all over to his different locations. And
Well, you must have had a really good time.
yeah, and he was like Greek.
Right.
A Greek man.
Right.
He loved to drink his wine and just party with beautiful women.
Really? Oh my God. Well, I'm sure it was what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
We won't talk about that part. I could kind
No.
of,
He was a great man, and
a Greek tycoon
yes,
/ playboy.
yeah. And the night, all the stuff that I went through, like I tell my friends and my closest friends,
Right.
like the more intimate stuff. But he was always there.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a man of his word,
Right.
But it's really sad because he crashed the plane. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
His own private
The
jet?
plane that we used to go on all the time.
Did he I'm sure he crashed it accidentally.
He was just the kind of guy that lived on this, like,
on the edge.
on the edge.
Yes,
Completely on the edge. And,
Yeah.
it, like, to the point, I remember one time we were coming back. I think we were coming back from Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, we heard him say to the pilot was like, listen, Doc, we got to pull over. We got to get gas. And we were in Tallahassee. We were flying over Tallahassee.
Right.
And he told the pilot told him we need to stop and get gas. We need to. And Doc was like, we'll be fine. Let's just try and make it.
Okay.
So he made it.
Right.
But
that was playing Russian roulette, actually.
right. Well, the last time they crashed in the side of Palm Beach Airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he alone?
No.
He-
All my coworkers were on there.
Were they killed?
Everyone.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Oh, my
Yes,
God.
Yes. This man gave
Wait,
me...
that's crazy.
Yeah. This man gave me like $1,000 bill one time as a Christmas bonus. Two, actually. Have you ever seen $1,000?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Right? Maybe was it authentic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, both of them.
So he was really something.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was neat. It was fun. For my age, you know, I didn't understand, but I
understand. But then he went ahead with his Russian roulette and was playing like a little edgy there.
Yeah.
He crashed the plane.
Yep.
With how many people were in it?
There was, I want to say 8 or 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a couple people on there that were only 18.
And all because he didn't stop to get gas? He was like saying, we're going to make it?
Yeah.
Well, you can only make it so many times.
That's the way
that's
he
really
was.
Playing Russian roulette.
That's stock.
Wow.
That's stock.
And that was the end.
Mm-hmm. But I honestly, I think that he knew that his time was short.
I know, but he took everyone down with him.
That's not cool.
No, that's not cool at all.
That's
like scary. No, it's not cool.
Right.
And then you're next. I want to know where you went from there.
So then
Living in Palm Beach is very exciting for a young woman.
So I had a cottage actually in Palm Beach off of Flagler up there. And I met my kids, my daughter's father.
Right.
Matt, and I settled down. I stopped being the crazy girl.
You stopped being the crazy girl. Well, you had your crazy. We all had. Look, I remember my crazy moments. I've had plenty of them. Yeah, plenty of them.
Yeah. What else can I tell you?
How did you get into hair?
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
keep the good ones coming. That's how we all get to our place.
Yeah.
By these crazy stories, our path.
Right. So Anthony Gattilla is my guy.
Right.
He was.
Your mentor?
I met him when I was 19.
Right.
He's a hairdresser.
Yeah.
He owns 2 hair salons in Palm Beach, and I fell in love with him.
Oh.
He's an amazing guy. He still has both of those hair salons up there. Him and I were crazy, for each other young. That's how I got.
Really?
I would go into his salon and watch him cut hair for hours.
Oh.
And I would sit there and I would just watch, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
This is it.
Now, when did you get married? How old were you?
I was 25.
Okay.
25.
So you met this Anthony?
I went from Guido, Greek,
right,
Irish
to Irish.
So I tried to do all the different things.
Right, all the different cultures.
Okay, so the Italian's not working, the Greek isn't working. So let me try the Irish.
Right, and then you'll move on to the Jewish.
Now I'm on to the Jewish.
Oh, that's what we discussed. That's what you discussed. I don't know if there's such a thing as a nice Jewish boy.
No, I hope so, because I'm out.
Right,
I'm all done.
I know. Thank goodness you have more adventure in you.
Do you think?
Life. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I would hope so too.
Jeez.
I would hope so too. Yeah.
But so that's where I'm at now. So I'm doing the online thing.
Yeah. Oh no, that's really something. I tried that a number of years ago. It was really very.
It sucks. It really does.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. It's really.
What happened to just an old fashioned meeting somebody in a bar? It
doesn't happen like that. The best way to meet people, I always think, is through introduction.
Right.
That's really is. Although even then, you're not sure. I mean,
I thought I would have met somebody through doing hair.
Right. Of course.
No, it's all women I do.
Yeah. Right. There you go. So you have to go into another. I won't talk about it, but I have one of my favorite shows is very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, what other show? You have another show?
No, I have another show that no. One of my favorite shows, it's on Stars. It's called Girlfriend Experience. Have you ever watched that?
No.
It's very interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Escort service.
Oh.
But we won't go there. I'm not planning on that. It was just very fascinating, interesting.
God, I've been through it all, so maybe we should go through.
Yes, you could try the escort service. That could be nice. I know. Oh gosh, I remember when I was young, when I lived in here, and I moved when I was 17 to Florida, and I lived with my mother and I moved down here together, and we stayed in Palm Air, which was my grandparents' apartment,
their
condo. And I worked for a doctor in there, and it was quite fascinating.
The doctor?
You'll have to read my book because
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
share
you
with you with that. And then I worked for another doctor. You'll have to read that because people are,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, very interesting.
Yep.
Very
I didn't know
interesting.
you wrote a book.
Yeah, I'm writing a book now.
Really?
I'm an author. Yeah,
My mom always says, she's like, you could write a book, Christy.
I'm sure. Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. It was supposed to be ready in October.
Right.
Then we jumped into possibly December. And now we're looking at February.
Really?
Yeah. I have a lot of things going on in my life right now,
Good
so
for you.
I'm moving around. But the book
Is it like a memoir?
it's just about my life, how I got to where I am, all the different
you went
experiences.
through.
Yeah,
Right,
lots of different things.
Okay.
Not just. It's going to be really interesting.
Maybe
a
you
good
should
read.
give me your writer. Or
Yeah,
whoever.
my author. Yeah, she's
Author.
great. She's written many books, and she's been on 60 Minutes and CNN, and she's just fabulous.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
cool,
Trying
cool.
to get together with her as often as I can. It's
Right,
been a little
right.
difficult.
Right. No,
But,
I know.
Yeah, a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is
So
it?
what-
How
what
is
else?
this, how is the salon doing by chance?
You know what? We're doing pretty good for just her and I.
Yep.
We're holding it down. I don't decline anybody
No.
that comes in.
Yeah. And walk-ins are I see they walk in like crazy.
Oh
over there.
yeah. I'll stay late.
Yep.
I'll come early.
Yep.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I really like Yahira. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is. She's
Yeah.
a terrific young woman.
I don't know how she does it.
I know.
Quite frankly.
Yeah.
You know?
She's juggling the 4 children, and she's got the
Yeah.
salon, and she manages. She
I
really
know.
does, and she's just, she's very calm,
Right.
very low key,
Right.
and one you could talk to.
Right. At that
opposed
age,
to-
me at that age?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Right, I know. You were running wild. You were running wild.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Ah.
As I told someone the story about when I was younger. I was about 17 or 18 or 19, and there was a beautiful area down in right on the beach in Fort Lauderdale, and there were head shops in there. That's my favorite time. I love that
Yeah,
time.
right,
Did
right,
I
right,
have
right.
so much fun? And there were head shops, and then it was like a little cult in there.
Ah.
Really, it was interesting because there were all these little shops, and I ran the upstairs. There was a downstairs and upstairs. It was for guys. Downstairs, jeans and whatever you wore, and upstairs was junior. And I had the whole upstairs. That was very exciting for me, as I would do the windows, and I was the only one up there.
Right.
So it was just like my little boutique.
Right.
And I loved it. And the people around there were like one big
Where?
family. It was right on the beach.
In Miami?
No, in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
And it was right, I remember, I've driven by it, and now it's a tattoo parlor or something. And it's right off of Sunrise. When you get to Sunrise in A1A,
Right.
and I believe you make a right, and it's the first street on the right. And then
Right.
you go in there, and in there it was like a little town, a little city, a little area. And there were like head shops and boutiques,
Right.
and there was a wonderful restaurant with someone that looked like Kenny Rogers who owned it. And it was just young and fun.
Right. Yeah.
And the two owners were two young guys, and they just gave me carte blanche with whatever I wanted to do with the little boutique
my
upstairs.
my sister, I have 2 daughters.
Right.
And one is actually up in my sister's in Colorado.
Right.
She moved there 4 years ago, and she never left. She went to Vail, and she went up there to be a bartender, and she's never left. She loves it.
Yeah, that's
She
a beautiful
opened her
area.
own place.
Really?
Yeah, it's an hors d'oeuvres
Yeah.
and cocktail
Oh,
place.
that's nice.
Yeah, in Vail.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She's doing great.
I bet she has a good time there.
Right. So my daughter is up there right now. She's
Which
visiting
one?
my oldest, my
Okay.
20-year-old.
Okay.
She's up there visiting her, and she's sending me like all kinds of pictures. But that child, my daughter,
Right.
was in Vogue.
Really?
Yes.
She was in Vogue.
Vogue.
When did that happen?
Yes. Okay. So I have to tell you a story.
You know, this is what she does. Okay. She pops up. She's there. She's working for Haida and hi, Christy. How are you? Next thing I know, she's dancing with the president. She's fooling around on airplanes. Maybe almost what.
Right,
And
yeah.
now you're talking to me. Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. So Kelsey, she's 20 now, and she's
Right.
dating a beautiful man who is a firefighter, and I love him
Those
to death.
firefighters, really.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
And she's a good girl, and
Yeah.
I love her. She's
Yeah.
like that child that thinks ahead.
Right.
You
That's
know, that's
good.
got that 5-year plan.
Yeah.
And I never was like that at
Yeah.
20. She's a good girl. But when she was okay, so when I got pregnant with my second child,
Yeah.
and Kelsey knew that she had a sister coming,
Yeah.
she wasn't happy. She was not happy.
Of course, jealousy sets
Yeah.
in all of a sudden.
So when the day Hannah was born, Kelsey was like way across on the other side of the room, and she wouldn't come near us.
Right, right.
She was like so mad.
She was punishing you.
Oh yeah. So
She was
my
punishing you.
my mom said, she goes, why don't you get Kelsey in modeling? You know, because I was a model,
Right.
my sister was a model.
Yeah.
We've all done the modeling thing.
Yep.
And I said, yeah, it's not a bad idea. So I got Kelsey into modeling.
Yeah.
She was like 3.5, 3 years old. So she was about 4 years old when we went to this one shoot.
Yeah.
I would drive every day to Miami. Every day.
Oh, that's a big trip.
It was terrible. Every day to Miami and sit there with a bunch of kids crying everywhere.
Oh.
You know, but Kelsey was out.
Was it
blue.
cattle calling? Was it where they?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the call.
Yeah,
the calls.
come and you sit there. And,
Yeah. But she was that white hair, blue eyed,
Oh.
and they love that. I don't know why, but
platinum baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always got a lot of jobs,
Right.
and there was one job, and we had to show up for it because Kelsey got the job,
Right.
and it was in this beautiful mansion in Miami. So Kelsey,
Oh no.
Kelsey is 4 years old,
Yeah.
and I've got a brand new baby with me.
Yeah.
And Kelsey walks into this place. By the way, the modeling thing
Right.
worked. Like, she was back in the spotlight. Like, she was so happy to have a sister. So it worked.
Right.
So anyway, so we walk into this mansion, and Kelsey sees these rack of clothes
Yeah.
and shoes on the floor, and she goes, and she's 4, and she goes and she picks all what she wants to wear.
Oh boy.
Exactly what she wants to wear. And they died. You know, the photographer, they all died. So she wore that exact outfit that she picked for the picture
Oh, how great.
in Vogue. Yeah,
so
for
that was her
Moschino.
debut.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
did she was what was she?
She had a full page.
Seriously?
A full page in Vogue. I wish I'd...
And what was it on? It was on. What was she?
It was Moschino.
Oh, Moschino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moschino.
Yes. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's fabulous. What is she? That's fabulous. What is she doing? Was she paid for that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
She was
that's
good.
Yeah. Now that's why she's in Vail right now. She's using her money for when she modeled in Vogue. How long did she do that for? Was that just a one-time thing?
As soon as school started, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like,
hard.
You know,
It's
I
hard to
can't
be.
do this
What do
anymore.
they call that? Mom.
Yeah.
The,
yeah. But you know, they both are very talented.
Yeah.
Very, cute.
Your daughters are beautiful. I think I met both of them. They were there one time. When I was
Did
there.
you meet Kelsey?
I think I did. There were
You
your
did?
2 daughters were there. They having their hair done or something.
Oh.
I met your young Hannah.
Yeah, you've met Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah's been there.
Yes.
But I don't know if you met
They're
Kelsey.
beautiful girls. Beautiful girls.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I love them.
Yeah. Now, where's your family now? Are they
They're in Wellington.
and they horsing around, right? They're horsing around in Wellington, galloping.
Pretty
through.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom has 5 horses, and
Right.
yeah,
that's fun.
She's a sport, that one.
Yeah.
She works at Nordstrom's. She
that.
loves it there.
I remember that's how I found out about my allergies. My best friend, who I had on the show, had horses growing up.
Right.
I'm from Connecticut. And I was 14 with the lead rope in the back and the sneezing and the whole thing. And that was the end. Now I'm fine again after all these years.
Oh, God.
But that was my experience with horses.
I'm not a big fan of horses.
Really?
No,
Have you
I've been
really-
around them, but they're big.
I know they're big. They're intimidating.
Yeah.
They really are. They're gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful, but they are intimidating.
Right.
You know, they give you the eye. They give you that
And even
eye.
in Wellington, they have coyotes up there.
Really?
My mom tells me, like, she hears them at night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They make those now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're scary when you
And
know.
she has the little dogs, too. She has little chihuahuas.
Yeah.
So,
Better not let them
scary.
out with the coyotes.
Right. You got to be careful.
Oh yeah. When I went to Africa many years ago, it was so cool.
Oh,
and we
cool.
saw the animals migrating, and then we would see it was like, that reminded me when you said coyotes. I mean, I
Right.
saw these animals all over the place. These
I
wild
bet.
animals. I
Oh
mean,
my
I
God.
saw
Could you
things.
imagine?
Yeah. It was an interesting
wow.
experience.
Right.
You know, with just on a safari.
Right.
That was great. Yeah, but I know there are red fox down here as well. Aren't there red fox?
Yeah.
Didn't I see red fox somewhere around?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was in North Carolina. I have a house in North Carolina.
My parents have a house up there too.
Where?
Asheville.
Oh, I love that. My brother
Where's your
is in
house?
Asheville. My house is in Brevard.
Brevard. Is
Brevard.
it close to Asheville?
It's about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
To Asheville. I was in Asheville. I'm in Asheville all the time when I go there. But I remember one night I went out to walk Chloe, and I swear I would let her out because I'm in the woods, in the mountains, in the woods, and there's nothing around.
There's nothing.
I'd let her out, and I hear, I hear such a loud growl.
Are you
There was an
serious?
animal that was probably as close as you are, and I couldn't see. It was pitch black because you're not allowed to keep the lights on after 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at
What?
night. Yeah, the lights have to go out to let the animals just live in their environment, which is a natural environment. And there are bears. There was a bear in my next door neighbor's back of his truck. He woke up in the morning and found the bear eating the garbage because he had put his garbage in the night before. So you have to be aware of these things.
Yeah.
So I heard that growl. It was such a loud, scary, and all I could do was yell, "Chloe, get back here!" Because I didn't know what was on.
Right.
I didn't know what was out there. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I wasn't going out there either.
Yeah.
So I just got hysterical, and she came back in.
Yeah.
But,
You have to be careful because, I mean, even out in Wellington,
Yeah,
one of my mom's dogs was gone.
sure, and never
a
came back.
coyote. Yeah, you have to be careful.
That's what you hear with the alligators here.
Oh my God.
We live in a wonderful area.
And now we have a crocodile in Hollywood.
A crocodile
You
walking
didn't
around.
hear about this?
No, around the streets and
The crocodile in Hollywood Beach.
what's it doing? Walking around
No, it was in the ocean. It
in
came
the
up on
ocean?
shore.
Really? Oh God. So, well, oh no, I don't want to end.
Yeah, no.
I'm having a good time.
Like, I have a hard time enough with the sharks.
Right.
And now you're
now
going to tell
the
me there's
crocodile.
crocodiles?
Yeah, and you know what they do?
No.
Chomp, chomp, and
No.
you're finished. You can't, they don't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're scary.
No. Yeah.
They're scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much. It was
Oh.
wonderful. Thank you for coming. And
Yeah, thank you for
I
having
knew
me.
we have a good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And hair gloss. You'll
Yes.
find you'll find her at Christy at Hair Gloss on 704 North Federal Highway in
Deerfield.
Deerfield. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Thank you for watching Serendipity Style. I hope you enjoyed our show tonight, and I look forward to sharing with you again. Please visit Serendipity East, now located at 111 East Palmetto Park Road, Boca, 1 block east of Federal Highway on the north side. See you next week. Have a good evening.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.